Northside Drive. Toward New Northside Drive.
I don't always know where I'm headed, but I always find a way to keep going. Roll with me.
Peace and good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Olivia, and today I woke up with this message and song in my head that I wanted to share with you. Now, I won't be singing today, but I will find a link to add to the song. It's this song called Believe by Carmen Rogers. One of my favorite songs, one of my go-to songs when I need a little bit of a reminder of what I'm about to share with you today. And today I want to remind you that if you did it before, you can do it again. And even more powerful, if God did it before, God will do it again, can do it again. Because I firmly believe there's power in remembering the times when things worked out for your good, even when you thought they wouldn't. You've been through challenges, setbacks, tough moments, but if you really look back, you'll see that there were times when things worked out in ways that you didn't expect. And guess what? You can have that same faith and confidence as you move forward, right? Sometimes when life feels overwhelming, we forget that we're capable. We forget what we're capable of. It's easy to get caught up in the struggles of today and forget about the victories of yesterday. But think about it for a second. You've overcome things in the past that you never, ever thought you'd get through. And you've even had times when you felt like giving up, but you pushed through and now you're here, right? You've already proven that you can face adversity and come out stronger. You've made it through those hard moments before, and that's a reminder that you're capable of doing it again. Whatever challenge is in front of you right now, it doesn't compare to the strength you've shown in the past, right? Like, this is the one time when I'm like, you gotta look back to your past and think about the times when it did work out, right? Even when you didn't know how, it worked out. And for those of us who walk with faith, let me remind you, if God did it before, God will do it again. There are so many times in life where we've seen God's hand move in ways we didn't expect, we didn't understand, like at all. Couldn't even wrap our brains around it. Whether it was through a job you didn't think you'd get, a relationship that turned out to be more than you imagined, or just moments when everything aligned perfectly when you least expected it, right? When you least expected it. Not when you had that date on the calendar, but when you least expected it, right? So think about those times. God made a way before, and that same power is still with you now. When you remember those times, when you remind yourself of how far you've come, you start to realize that the same God who brought you through is still working for you today. Right? So how do we tap into this confidence and faith in our everyday lives? How do we remind ourselves that we've done it before and that God will do it again? Well, first, like I said before, you got to take a moment to look back. What have you overcome in your life? Write it down. Remind yourself of those victories and how you made it through. When you reflect on how far you've come, you'll realize that you have everything you need to keep moving forward. Everything you need to keep moving forward. 2, you gotta affirm yourself every day. I don't care if it's 17 million times a day. Remind yourself that you are capable. Write down an affirmation that speaks to your strength and your faith. Something like, if I did it before, I can do it again. Or, the same God who brought me through will bring me through again. Say it out loud, believe it, and own it. Like, you have to own it. You can't just say it for the sake of saying it. Like, well, I said it and it still ain't here. No, you got to own it. 3, you have to remember God's faithfulness. Whether you're religious or not, take a moment to reflect on the times when things worked out in ways you couldn't have predicted. If you walk in faith, remember the ways God has been faithful to you. Trust that that same God who guided you in the past is with you now and will continue to lead you. So, I don't know what you're facing today. It really doesn't matter. Whatever you're facing today, remember, you've got this. If you did it before, you can do it again. And if God did it before, God can do it again. We'll do it again. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, to trust deeper, and to keep moving forward. You are stronger than you think. And you are supported by forces greater than you realize. So keep going, keep believing, and know that the best is yet to come. Sorry if it felt like I was yelling. This message is for all of us. But that's all I got. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've overcome in the past that reminds you of your strength? How have you seen God's faithfulness in your life? As always, drop it in the comments below and share your stories. I got plenty of stories. Plenty. Right? Plenty. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for future videos. And share it with a friend who needs that reminder. If you did it before, you can do it again. If God did it before, God will do it again. Right? I really appreciate you for watching. Until next time, I love you all. Peace.